because YouTube has always kind of just been like, oh yeah, it's a hobby. Yes, YouTube is a hobby, guys. Do not get it wrong. Do not get it mistaken. YouTube will always be a hobby. You know, sometimes things don't work out. That's fine. Don't let them. Don't let that be the crux of your life. You know, things don't work out. That's fine. Look for the next specific thing. You know, I feel like us as a Generation C, we're always we have this mentality to just find ourselves. Is that the right term? Find ourselves, become the best people we can be. Can I really put it like that? Become the best people we can be. How can I put it? I feel like us as the Generation Z, and I mean, if you're not Generation Z, you were born past 2000, I think was, I don't know what Generation Z is, to be honest. Generation Z. Says here, a member of Gen Z is anyone born between 1996 and early mid 2000s. Early to mid 2000s. Yeah, so I feel like us, Generation C, we're always trying to find like where we belong in life, or our place in life. I see that a lot with my friends, Ben, you know, Josh, Leon. I even Mispa. I see it with them. Like I can tell. Like they're really trying to find their place in the world. I just gotta, you know, gotta say this. Don't let that, you know, take away from. Don't let that take away from, you know, your own personal happiness, your own personal thing. Like I said, like we're always trying to find our best selves. I feel like that's the mindset that most Generation Zers have. We're trying to find the best selves. We're trying to find where we belong. We're trying to reach that goal of like, this is where we belong, or a place to belong. Not necessarily being like how do I put this, man? It's so hard to put into words. Not necessarily being the I don't know. Hold on. We're trying to find ourselves, right? We're trying to be the best of people who we are, but we lose track. Sometimes I feel like we lose track of what's really important in our lives, what we need at the time, or who we need at the time, and we might end up leaving people behind because of our actions. I'm not saying that, and I see that with myself. Honestly, I do see that with myself a lot. I see that I what do you call? I don't don't I don't keep people close to me. It's really hard for me to do that. Oh shit! Oh, I'm dead. It's really hard for me to do that. Keep friends close, and um, I don't know. It's been something that's been growing on my mind. Like how can I keep my friends close, or is this I don't even know. How can I keep my friends close, or how can I be, you know, how can I make myself better? Who can I be? Where do I want to go in 5 to 10 years? And this is a mentality that I have. Like we're all trying to find the next thing, the next hit. We're trying to escape life, escape struggle. I guess that's how I can explain it. You know? Yes, escape struggle. I guess that's how I can put it. Escape fear, escape the possibility of failing. We torture torture our mentalities to, you know, to to succeed. You know, whatever succeeding might be for you. You know, and that for that reason, that was trying to succeed. We're trying to find the place that we belong, right? We we may surround ourselves with people, or we may end up losing them, right? Because we're too focused on ourselves. We don't realize what's going on around us. I don't even know how to put it anymore. Cross that off. Cross all that off. Yeah, no, let me think about this. Let me think about this. I cannot go without thinking about this anymore. Um, us as Generation Z. Dude, I can't even put my own thoughts to words because oh god. You know, we try our hardest. Sometimes we try our hardest and we fail. You know, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, like okay, now that I stopped the music, the thoughts are flooding in. We try our hardest and we don't like failing. I feel like we need to learn how to fail a little bit. We need to learn how to fail a little bit, even if it's you know, we need to be okay with failing. We're trying to find success where there may not be none anymore. We're trying to reach standards that honestly, like a lot of things that I see, right. Like a lot of these people, right? VTubers, you know, VTubers. You know, I'm not saying this goes for everyone, right? Because we're not all the same. We're all kind of different in our own unique ways. But we're really trying to find that place that we belong. Find that success that most of us feel we're entitled to. Big controversy there. Big controversy there. Take it as a grain of salt. Yeah, so we need to we need to look at ourselves deeper within, and tell ourselves to calm down, get the big box out of the way. You know, what was that big box? There's the video that I watched just the other day. It was like literally like a couple days ago, where a person would describe the box, and depending on the size of there's a cube in the desert, right? And depending on the size of the cube in the desert, it shows your your ego. It shows how big your ego is, right? And they all responded with like, okay, there's this huge cube, you know. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, why did we all, you know, answer, you know? And I was just you watching the video, right? But I also imagined straight off. I imagined a big. My thing was like I imagined a big red cube, you know. We imagined our we were all full of ourselves, right? We were all kind of like we were all kind of full of ourselves. Right. The big cube means that we're egotistical, or not egotistical, but we think highly of ourselves, which isn't a bad thing, right? But I now I start to question, like, right? now I start to question: is this because we all answered kind of like the same? We were all answering kind of like the same. There's a big cube, and I feel like I feel don't quote me. I feel like that's true for almost all of Generation C, and I feel like we all think highly of ourselves, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, but we need we need to look at ourselves more introspectively, and introspectively, I guess not. How do I put this, man? So hard to put into words when you can't even can't even think. We all think so highly of ourselves, but I feel that's true for most of Generation Z. Um, and I think it has to do with what we grew up on, and I think what we grew up on, a lot of it was YouTube. I think for if not all, but most of us grew up on YouTube. We grew up watching these creators rise to success, and like me joining the bandwagon, we all want to be part of that success. We think to ourselves that success lies in the key to having big popularity, having a face that people can recognize, and yes, having a face that people can recognize. I'm getting to the point. I'm actually getting to the point. Having a face that people can recognize, and I feel like all of us are trying to become that thing, and some of us believe that to a whole, right? They're trying really hard to get to that point, or some of us want to even reach further beyond that, you know, and we're starting. I want to say, like, during the pandemic, right? During the pandemic, a lot of people did start YouTube, and a lot of people did end up growing over the channels, and they started having voices and heads. But what have I told you? It's gonna backfire eventually. Uh, I'm scared to say this, right? Because this kind of doesn't apply to me. Well, it does apply to me. I'm part of the problem. Uh, a lot of these people, we're trying to rise to high standards of success, right? High standard of success. Just a couple months ago, uh, yeah, a couple months ago, my nephew was like, my sister told me that I was my nephew's hero, that I had um I had inspired him. I was his hero. While working, I have my gaming setup, right? It's an it's a nice gaming setup. I set it up real nicely. It looks nice. But then my sister told me that I was my nephew's hero, and I at first I was like, okay, cool. Because I had all this. I had a gaming setup. It's cheap. Well, it's kind of cheap. I have been implementing a lot into it, but my sister told me that, and at first I took it kind of just like, whatever. Everyone has. I'm not gonna say everyone has their own heroes, right? But everyone has their own ways of looking at it, right? I feel different about that now. I feel like I feel wrong, you know? I don't want to be anybody's hero. My intention with my career, you know, not to say I don't want to be anybody's hero, right? But to my nephew, who who looks at this, you know, he looks at my gaming setup. He looked at my gaming setup for one day or for like a couple days, right? He was here for a couple days, and it feels wrong that I somebody who hasn't achieved, you know, great popularity. It feels wrong, you know, when somebody tells you, to me it feels wrong. I am such and such person's hero. I look at myself and I say, this isn't where I want to be, you know? This, I guess this is primarily the reason why I'm going back to school, to be honest. This isn't the type of person that I want to inspire other people to become. No, it really isn't. And, you know, now I feel bad. Not that I want, you know, not like I don't I feel bad because, you know, I work at a I work at a job, you know, not the greatest. You know, it's probably not this. It's not the greatest. I'm gonna say it out loud. It's not the greatest job. It's not where you wanna be forever. It's not that kind of job. You don't want to be in that job forever. Uh, and I don't feel good. But to be called somebody's hero is just kind of like, oh, uh, it doesn't feel right, you know? I am this person's hero because he has this job. He has this huge amount of material wealth, right? I have this gaming setup, right? To him, the gaming setup is like, wow, look at that gaming setup. He's like, I want to become a YouTuber, and I want to become just like my uncle, you know? It feels weird. It feels really weird. It feels wrong. One, it feels wrong. Two, it feels weird. And three, it's just kind of like, this is the inspiration I put out for other people. This is what I want the world to become. I see this a lot, and I'm not saying that my nephew is like the only one. Like, I was a victim, not a victim. I don't want to say victim. I was. I was. A lot of millennials are. A lot of other people are. You know, wanting to become YouTubers, right? YouTube isn't something. Right, most people are going to. YouTube isn't something most people are going to exactly become, right? They're not. They're gonna. They're not. We're not all gonna become great famous YouTubers. We're not all going to become. We're not all going to. What do I call it? We're not all going to become. We're not all going to. It's the sad reality. The sad reality, guys. We're not all going to become YouTubers. We're not all going to succeed at doing YouTube. We're not all going to be the best or be the best. We're not all going to be the best. We're not all gonna be great, right? There's this. We're not all going to be great, right? And it feels sad, right? It feels sad because YouTube has kind of become this kind of disease. Disease. this kind of a platform, right? That most people want to make content on, that they want to become famous or they want to make money. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where like, I saw this video once where was like, if you want to become famous on YouTube, or if you want to make money on YouTube, you should watch this video, right? But if you don't want to become famous or get money or do any of that stuff, then stop watching now. Like, it's kind of like, all right, how do I tell you this? Like, they just want people to how do I say it? They want some people. They want people who make money, right? There's people who want to make money. There's people who want to become famous. There's people who want to have a voice. You know, these people are, you know, like, I saw those videos and I was like, you know, I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested. I looked at the video and I was just kind of like, okay, I'll click it, you know. I watched for like a minute or two and I was just kind of like, when he said that, I was just kind of like, meh, you know, I don't care. And I clicked off the video. I don't know what the video went on in detail or whatever. You know, he went on about like promoting your video or promoting your shit. And I think to that video that day, I was like, what if I had, you know, continued watching it? What if I had decided to continue watching that video despite knowing that the video will not, you know, my channel will not grow. Just, you know, if I had clicked on the video, will my channel grow? And will I make money or stuff like that, you know? And I looked at the video and I was just kind of like, no, what am I doing here? You know, I looked at the video. It was always, you know, have you ever seen those videos where it was like, oh, this YouTuber, da 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 da, you know, like this YouTuber, da 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 da, like, I trained this YouTuber, you know, and now he makes millions of views on his videos, and, you know, like, I was the teacher of this YouTuber, now he makes billions of views on this. It's just kind of like, I watched those videos like maybe once, right? Once or twice, and it stick with me. It sticked with me. I don't know why it sticked with me. And now I look at those videos, and now I'm just kind of like, wow, you learned YouTube from a person. And now your name's stuck forever with that person because that person made that video where he was like, I train these people, or you should take my class, and then the people themselves like, oh, let me look at that thing, you know. Now I look at those videos and I'm just kind of like, yeah, right. It was like, I don't know, it just kind of felt off. It felt off, and now, I mean, I never subscribed to those channels either way, but now I look at those videos and now I look at my nephew, right? I feel bad because what are we inspiring people to do? We're inspiring them to make videos on YouTube because that's how success works. Is YouTube the way of success? Is Twitch the way of success? And awfully, it looks like a lot of people are trying it. Some work, some don't. You know, I'm not saying, like I said, like, I'm nobody in the grand scope of things. I really am nobody. But looking at it and just looking at the way my nephew views that, you know, I wonder who his other heroes are other than me. And it just kind of leaves like a bad taste in my mouth, knowing that I'm his hero. I'm his hero, you know, like, I'm my nephew's hero, and I work a job, not minimum wage, you know, it's not minimum wage, but it's definitely not living wage either. And now he wants to become a YouTuber. He wants to play video games for a living. He wants to, you know, it's just kind of like, is this really where we're taking our life to be? Is this where we're going? Is this what people want to become? Entertainment. They want to become entertainment. Do they want to become um not just entertainment? Do they want to become um famous? Do they want to make money off of a platform that doesn't really support them? I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird to know that most people who are inspiring to today are people who are kids, right? Because most videos, let's be honest, most people who watch videos on YouTube are kids. They are kids. They are people who will get inspired to do things here and there, and they look at people's content and they want to do stuff that others will, and there's also YouTubers who are kids. It feels weird. Like they sell they it's just there are YouTubers who are kids, and it's weird, like they're the inspiration of what, like, and then these YouTube kids inspire the kids, and they have toys that they sell at stores for, like just the other, I was just like, what? It's weird, and we're that inspiration, like we're making people get inspired via YouTube to do YouTube. Is this what our society is going to end up, just a whole bunch of YouTubers? The YouTube societies of America, and it's literally everyone in the world. Or the YouTube, like, is YouTube gonna become its own, like, state? I don't know. It just feels weird to know that that that's what we're gonna end up being. I don't know. Most people want to become that. Most people are inspired by that. Most people are just that. And most people have fallen to that rabbit hole and will want to become that. I don't know. It feels like that. It feels like that. And I fell again. Great. I should really just pick up a bottle of water. Okay. I don't know. Do what you will. I'm not here to stop you from becoming who you want to be. Okay, and then going back. We're not done with this topic. Going back to school so that I don't feel bad and actually get a good job. But technically, you can do a lot of stuff. So yeah, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We Generation Z. Poor Generation Z. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Generation Z? What are we going to do? Are we gonna continue down this trolley of inescapable ideas to be the best that only we could ever be? To be number one where no one could? To be masters of the universe? To be masters of the universe? I don't know, man. I don't know. It just feels weird. Real life talk. Real life talk. Where are we going with life? Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Dun dun dun. And yeah, this is just mainly what I felt, you know. I don't think my nephew watches my videos. At least one of them. At least the one that thinks I'm his hero does not watch my videos, which is fine. Which is fine, you know. I know this my other nephew might watch my videos ever so often, but I don't think he is honestly interested in my content, which is awesome. You know, I feel like I don't know. I don't want my nephews watching my videos. It feels weird. Feels weird to think that my own nephews and possibly in the future. In the future, nothing. You know, nothing. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, you know, it would be weird. Okay. Okay. This is a question for people who make videos on YouTube. Here's a question. Very personal question. Would you feel weird, right? Now, let's say you're a famous YouTuber, right? Let's say you're a famous YouTuber. Let's say you're a famous YouTuber, and then you have kids, right? You have kids, and then those kids go on YouTube one day, and they see you on their recommended page, and they don't know it's you. You know, they don't know you do YouTube, or maybe they do know you do YouTube, and they watch your videos. Well, I guess you're your own kid's inspiration, so I guess it's fine, right? But I don't know. For me personally, I wouldn't want, if I had kids, right? I wouldn't want my kids watching my own videos. It would be weird. It would be constantly bugging me in the back of my mind, just thinking about it. Like, do I want my own kids watching my own videos? No, I don't. No, I really don't. I don't want that. I don't know. It would feel weird to me to know that my own kids would be watching my own videos. That's like next level stuff that I am not like. I don't like. That I don't like. Next level stuff that I don't like. No. It's stuff. I don't know. It just feels weird. Like your own kids watching your own videos and you. I don't know. Maybe. Then again, I don't want kids. I don't want kids. Yeah. Then again, I don't want kids. Kids are nasty. They are. Kids are nasty. They're mean. They're evil little creatures who will succumb to you. They will eat your soul alive. Just you wait. They are monsters. I don't know. But they are. And you should watch out if you ever do have one. You have for beware of the Ooga Chaka baby. No, I keep jumping on this. Beware of the Ooga Chaka baby. Yeah. Too much serious talk. We'll leave it there for today. Oh god. Take everything I said with a grain of salt. You be you. I be me. Things will never turn out the way we expect it to be, you know, but in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, maybe we will all succeed as YouTubers. That's so sad. Just thinking about it. Just like, oh, there's so many people who want to become YouTube famous. It feels sad. It's a sad thing to think about. Like, where are these people going? You know? decided to take it upon myself to just not go anywhere. I will remain. I will remain at 45. No, no. Let's not remain on 40. Can we at least make it to 50? It's almost been a year. Oh fuck. Okay. See you all next time. Leave a comment, subscribe. Um Leave a comment, subscribe. Turn on the bell notification. Uh take this serious talk as nothing more as imagination gone wrong. And we'll see you guys all next time. Peace out. Have fun. Have fun. Take care. Take care. Good luck. Peace out, guys. Oh no. What have I done? YouTube's gonna die.